Hi there, hope you're well. I have a question for you. How often are you in the present moment? I can tell you right now, I don't spend enough time in the present moment. But what I do know is that when we spend more time in the present moment and practice gratitude, we are happier and healthier. And not just in the way we feel, but physiologically as well. Because when we are focusing on the present moment and focusing on gratitude, what is actually happening is serotonin and dopamine are being produced throughout the body. Okay. And this keeps us in our calm, relaxed state. But when we're not in the present moment, when we're effectively spending a lot of time worrying about the future, what might happen, what might not happen, etc., then that is when we start to get into stress. That is when we start to feel overwhelmed and we don't know, how to find our way back to calm. So when I say coming back to the present moment, I want to talk a little bit more about how do you come back to the present moment? What does that actually mean? Okay, so we have our 5 main senses. So what we see, what we hear, what we feel, what we touch and taste and smell. So what we hear, what we see, what we touch, taste and smell. So when we are not in the present moment and we're starting to focus on future outcomes, then we're not in touch with our senses, those 5 senses I mentioned. But when we're in touch with our 5 senses and we're in the present moment, then we start to notice what's happening around us. It's kind of a form of mindfulness. So we notice, let's say I notice where I am now, the flowers over here, my garden furniture outside, my favourite seahorse mug. Okay, what do I feel? I feel the hairs against my neck, the curly hairs against my neck. I don't particularly taste anything. I'm not sure I can smell anything right now. What can I hear? I can hear the clock ticking. And when we come back to the present moment, it allows us to be present. It allows us to be still and calm and be more focused on our thoughts. So I'll share a useful tip to help you come back to the present moment. Identify 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can hear, 3 things that you can feel, 2 things that you can smell, and 1 thing that you can taste. So when you're getting stressed and overwhelmed and start worrying about the future, practice this. 5 things you can see, 4 things you can hear, 3 things you can feel, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. And it allows you to come back to the present moment. Also, the practice of gratitude allows you to feel grateful. It allows you to feel good about yourself, okay? So practicing gratitude is also amazing because it produces the chemicals in your body, in your system, that is going to regulate you to an emotional set point of happiness and joy. So I hope you found those tips useful, and just be aware, be on red alert when you start shifting to thinking in the future and you're not in the present moment, and remind yourself that you can come back to the present moment at any time, because the present moment is all that we have. So know that that's there, it's available for you. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care now. Bye.